This is weird being back in person.
How did you take Zach Taylor's message in the team meeting when he told you what Darren was saying about just starting over and what you guys have to do to get back to where you were last year?
Yeah, I mean, we made it as far as we did, but we're back at square one now. That's just kind of how this league works, and this game of football that we play is just kind of how it works. And so, what happened last year at this point, honestly, it doesn't matter. We're moving on towards next season, and we're humble and hungry to get back to it and hopefully win it.
Excuse me. Obviously, team speed was huge in the drafting the 5 defensive players. Everybody can run. How excited are you about that? You might be one of the fastest defenses in the NFL potentially.
I mean, it's very exciting. I saw some of those guys as 40s, and that's like lightning quick. So, hopefully it once they get up to speed with the mental aspect of the game, they can use that speed that they have, and hopefully we're flying around on Sundays making plays.
From a health standpoint, how are you doing? Do you anticipate being able to participate in OTAs with your shoulder?
I will not be participating in OTAs, but the plan is to be back for the season once we get there. But I'm healing very well, so.
Season or training camp?
Training camp, yeah, that's what I refer. Yeah, that's what I refer to the season. Yeah.
What exactly did you get done on your shoulder?
I had the labrum surgery, and then I had to fix it's like the inferior glenohumeral ligament in the front part of my shoulder. Throw that word out there for you guys.
How much was that bothering you during the playoff run?
It just depends. There was just certain times where it felt fine, and there's times where like a certain hit would make it not feel so good. So it just depended on a specific play, honestly.
Was it completely torn?
The tear just got, I don't know the extent of it. I never take a look at the MRI, nor do I know how to read an MRI. But I know the tear was getting bigger as the season progressed. So it wasn't a matter of, I didn't necessarily need to get it fixed. It was just way smarter to get it fixed long term.
Does that affect the range of motion with the shoulder when you do it?
It did, because there was a time where I was like, I can get this one up to here, and then before surgery I was out to here like this, and now I'm back up to normal. So we're making good progress.
How many times have you watched the Super Bowl? And if you have it all, have you focused on maybe one particular play?
I honestly haven't really watched it other than what I've seen on social media. We don't have our iPads during the off season, so you just see what you see on social media, I guess, in terms of those plays. But yeah, that's pretty much all I.
You really had no desire to watch the game?
Yeah, I mean, the season's over. The season's so long too. There's a balance of time where I was more focused on getting my shoulder fixed, honestly, at that point. So.
Safe to say you disagreed with the flag late in the game?
Yeah. But there's nothing I can do about it. I had people ask me that all the time. They're like, how did you respond to that? It's like, that's a thing that's out of your control. You can't do anything about it. So that's just, that was my mentality. You just got to move on to the next play and try to get another stop, and we failed to do so.
How many times did you hear that in the off season? How many times did it happen every day? Somebody?
It was pretty often. When I was back home, I had little kids who come up to me and they're like, "Why didn't you challenge that play?" It's like, well, buddy, I wish I could have challenged it, but it doesn't work like that.
Is that the play you've seen the most on social media?
Yeah, because everyone's saying how they false started, but you got to put yourself in the referee's shoes too. It's not that easy. They're making a split-second decision in the biggest game, on the world stage. So it's tough either way.
Logan Wilson said that he would take that tape and show it to every linebacker. This is exactly what you're supposed to do when put in that situation against a receiver that caliber. Your technique was impeccable. How does that make you feel?
I mean, it makes me.
You feel the same way?
Huh?
Do you feel the same way? You feel like you did exactly what you were supposed to do?
Yeah, I mean, that's how I felt like I played it. I feel like that's, I guess the only other thing I could have done is not touched him, but it's also a physical game, and you have to be able to put your hands on people within that 5-yard zone. So.
Everyone good?
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks, Logan.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate you, man. Good.